أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. All praise is due to Allah. I testify that there is no deity worthy of worship but Him, and I testify that Prophet Muhammad is His messenger. Among the best unquantifiable bounties of Allah to us are health, safety, and food. Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said, "He who wakes up safe in his place with a healthy body is having food for the day as if is given the whole world." Islam commanded us to preserve and keep ourselves healthy. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in Quran, "Don't kill yourselves. He, Allah, is merciful with you." In another verse, He said, "Don't expose yourselves to extinction. Don't subject yourselves to death." On the other hand, various verses and quotations stress that Allah permitted good and clean consumables, food, medications, etc. for us, and forbid us bad, contaminated, and unclean consumables. Wisdom behind that is good consumables are useful to our souls and body. Bad consumables are harmful and subject our bodies, souls, and faculties and senses to malfunctioning and impairment and even destruction. Among the harmful consumables are the artificial sweeteners, preservatives, seasonings, colorings, and additives, found mostly in processed and fast foods. Worse than these are the unsafe GMOs. A genetically modified organism, or GMO, is an organism that had its DNA altered or modified in some way through genetic engineering. In most cases, GMOs have been altered with DNA from another organism, be it bacterium, plant, virus, or animal. These organisms are sometimes referred to as transgenic organisms. A lot of researchers and professionals have warned us. Capitalists are behind promotion and proliferation of such bad products to enrich themselves and gain influence and power at the expense of citizens, not minding the consequences. Also by monopolizing sources of food, crop seeds, medications, vaccines, etc. These exploitative and enslaving capitalists are terrorists and hardened criminals that are hiding under multinational corporations, research institutes, conglomerates, and even donor and humanitarian organizations with very big names that are trusted by government agencies. A lot of responsible countries have since banned such products and their promotion. Some more serious countries like Turkey even have strategy of providing storage for preservation of natural seeds for all needed plants. Such storage facilities are heavily guarded. Another problem is the biased media that are in the pocket of such terrorists and criminals. Someone said, "Let us keep our distance from these people who never admit they are wrong, but always try to make us feel like it is all our fault. They use power of information technology to shortchange us. They always pretend that they care, but watch their actions, not their bubblings. Stop expecting justice from people who cannot even be trusted." This is the challenge for Muslim Ummah, and we must face it eyeball to eyeball in order to overcome it. We need international and local journalism all over the globe, now and not far from now. Human Rights Radio is doing a very good job in that direction. ICIC, the International Center for Islamic Culture and Education, is planning to set up an objective media house to support us in that regard. Please let us join hands with it and like-minded organizations to actualize this now and not later. If you cry at a trouble, it grows double. If you confront it, it disappears like a bubble. Don't just set goals, but follow them. Don't only follow them, but hunt them. Think big, believe big, and result will be big. Positive thinking doesn't work without positive actions. Let us ask ourselves these questions. Are we really educated and learned? Are we going to hold our technocrats and politicians responsible? Or we have done ours when we went to polls and casted our votes? We have to keep them on their toes to make sure that they are doing what they're supposed to do. Other solutions are creating awareness among people, getting acquainted with Islamic economics, taking advantage of halal industry, organizing global halal summits such as the Malaysian International Halal Showcase, MyHas 2019, that is taking place next month. Keeping politicians and professionals advised to be honest, sincere, and keep eyes on the likes of Ministry of Health, NAFDAC, CPC, to make sure that they are up and working. We have good people and trusted professionals among us, such as s.a.w Sharif, whose knowledge and experience are very precious in that direction, in that regard. Apologist of an academic hitman is a good documentary and is an eye-opener. Try it. في النهاية نسأل الله سبحانه وتعالى أن يقينا شر هؤلاء الذين ليس لهم هم إلا إضعافنا وقتلنا كي يصيروا أغنياء. نسأل الله سبحانه وتعالى العفو والعافية، نسأله أن يعافينا من كل سوء ومكروه. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. اللهم صل وسلم وارحم وبارك على عبدك ونبيك محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. اللهم ألبسنا ووالدينا وأهلينا لباس العافية في الدنيا والآخرة. اللهم أعز الإسلام والمسلمين وأذل الشرك والمشركين واحمي حوزة الدين واجعل هذا البلد آمنا مطمئنا وسائر بلاد المسلمين. اللهم وفق ولاة أمورنا وجميع ولاة أمور المسلمين لما تحب وترضى. اللهم وارزقهم البطانة الصالحة الناصحة. اللهم اشف جرحانا، اللهم تقبل شهداءنا، اللهم فك أسرانا وارحم موتانا وتقبل شهداءنا واخلفهم في أهلهم بخير يا رب العالمين. اللهم زلزل الأرض تحت أقدام أعدائنا وأرعد قلوبهم يا من له الدنيا والآخرة وإليه المنتهى. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. اللهم ارحم جميع المسلمين المستضعفين المعذبين المقتلين في مشارق الأرض ومغاربها، في الشام والعراق وفي فلسطين وفي الصين وفي ميانمار وفي نيجيريا وفي جميع البلاد يا رب العالمين. اللهم انصرهم على أعدائهم، اللهم انصرهم على أعدائهم، اللهم انصرهم على أعدائهم يا رب العالمين. إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون.